WON YouTube Networks is now on Facebook. Check it out.
This is WON Brooklyn.
Baseball has finally arrived for 2019, and today, from Closley Field, WON Sports presents Sox Spring Training Baseball. Today, the New York White Sox take on the Milwaukee Brewers. Good afternoon, everybody. This is yours truly, Jonathan Rios, bringing you the play-by-play and commentary for this Sox Spring Training game. And we're happy to bring you at least 2 to 4 spring training baseball gamecasts here on WON Sports, which is entering its 10th season and bringing you New York White Sox baseball. The starting pitchers for the starting lineup for the Sox: Alomar, Boggs, Winfield, Jackson, Thomas, Piazza, Didi Gregorius, Ken Griffey Jr., and the man who will be on the mound, Ron Guidry. Chase Anderson will be on the mound for the Brewers. So far, he's 0-2 in the spring training. ERA is shot up there, but he hopes to improve again as our expedition contest schedule continues for both squads. Let's take a look at the Brewers defense this afternoon. Braun, Kane, and Santana round out the outfield. The infield is Patrick, Thames, Larkin, Shaw, and Pena. A beautiful afternoon for baseball, a spring training matchup between the Brewers and the Sox. The first of 4 spring training gamecasts will bring you here on WON Sports. And Roberto Alomar, switch hitter, batting left-handed here today, will lead off the ball game. So our Sox broadcast schedule kicks off right now with the first pitch on the way to Alomar, and he swings and misses for strike 1. A lot of new faces here on this ball club. We'll probably see them be substituted and coming in later this afternoon. A lot of these players you may see may not be on the roster when the season begins in just a few weeks' time or a month from now. Ground ball base hit into right field. And Roberto Alomar leads off the game with a hot shot single to right. And now bring up the number 2 hitter, Wade Boggs. Take a look at this hot shot. Well, everybody knows the campaign for the Sox 19 club is revenge. As many people know and you have seen, the Sox were swept in the ALCS against the Metropolis Mariners. And as Boggs takes the ball outside, and from every Sox player who is still with this club, you talk to them and they still have that bad taste in their mouth. Because when you look at game 1 and game 2, they had large leads and couldn't hold on to them. And then game 4 was a big come from behind situation, but they never let in that ball game. So many missed opportunities, as now Boggs is in a 1-1 count. And it haunted them, and who would have thought they would be eliminated in the way they were eliminated. They were swept 4 games to nothing. Boggs behind in the count 1-2. Boggs entering his 2nd and a half season in a White Sox uniform. Man's at first, nobody out. The 1-2, and Boggs strikes out swinging badly. Well, not happy with his at-bat, but this is spring training. Does not count on regular season stats. Well, here's Dave Winfield. You see Craig Counsell, the manager of the Brewers. Winfield so far this spring, .316 average, 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Anderson set at the belt. Alomar still at first. Winfield fouls it away. You see the black armbands that the White Sox are wearing. They are wearing it and will wear it throughout the 2019 campaign in honor of the great late Frank Robinson, who passed away a few weeks ago. He was sick for a long time, long battle. great player, first African-American manager, and a Hall of Famer. Passed away a few weeks ago at the age of 83, so the Sox will do their part to honor this man by wearing the Memorial Black Armband. Base hit to left field. Alomar scoots into second easily. Winfield trots into first. First and second, and one out for Reggie Jackson. Reggie, one of the very vocal ones throughout the offseason, saying this is the season where we just have to show baseball we mean business. And he pops it up on the first pitch he sees. The infield fly rule is in effect. The first baseman will come up and make the catch for out number 2. So the bases remain occupied at first and second. Now there's 2 down. And here's Frank Thomas hitting at .468 so far this spring with 6 home runs and 15 runs batted in. Anderson keeping an eye on Alomar at second. And a ground ball to third. This should do it. No, it's bobbled. Here comes the throw, and they get the big hurt by a mile. Side retired. 2 hits, 2 men are stranded. We have played a half inning. Sox nothing. Brewers coming to bat. Well, there's Craig Counsell, and here's a look at his Brewers lineup. 1 through 9 here this afternoon. You have Larkin, Kane, Braun, Thames, Santana, Krulbuff, Shaw, Pena, and Anderson. On the mound for the White Sox this afternoon is the Louisiana Lightning. Ron Guidry, 1-0 so far in the spring. He's been in 3 starts. He's here at 2.25. So Louisiana Lightning, now in the starting rotation, will make his start here this afternoon against the Brew Crew. Let's take a look at the defense for the White Sox, presented by Majestic Athletics. In the outfield, you know the routine, except for one man that's new or has made his return. Ken Griffey Jr. in left, Winfield in center, Jackson in right. The infield's Alomar, Thomas, Didi Gregorius, Boggs, and Mike Piazza. So we're all ready to go here in the bottom of the first, and Barry Larkin, a former Sox, for the 2017 championship campaign, will lead off here to begin the first inning. Louisiana Lightning on the mound, making his 3rd start of the spring, and he delivers a fastball right past Barry for strike 1. First of 4 spring training gamecast is here on WON Sports, powered by MLB 18 and maybe 19 in a few weeks' time. Larkin behind an account, 0-2. And he strikes him out on the inside corner. Larkin knew it immediately and walks back to the dugout with his head on his shoulder. So there's 1 down. Look at this pitch. Nasty pitch right in the zone. Nipped that corner, a slider. And nothing that Larkin could do about it. Strike 1 on this batter. Lorenzo Cain. 320 so far in the spring. No home runs. 4 runs batted in. And 1 stolen base. The 0-1. A chopper to second. Allen making the shortstop. Didi Gregorius. Nice scoop there by the big hurt. To get Cain, there's 2 away. Well, that ball kind of messed up on Didi when getting to it. Kind of nonchalanted, but they still got the speedy Lorenzo for out number 2. And now here is Ryan Braun. Strike 1 on the swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Louisiana Lightning with 2 outs in his back pocket right now. The 0-1 to Ryan. We'll do it again. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2. Just missed. By a lot, I should say. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. The 2-out delivery, 1-2, fouled away. We'll do it again. Again, the 1-2. Got him swinging. Strike 3, side retired. 1, 2, 3 go to Brew Crew. We played 1, no score. We go to the top of the second and Piazza steps in. 3 home runs, 8 runs batted in so far in the spring. Another year in the American League, another year with the White Sox. Second year he's with the White Sox. On the ground, foul, strike 1. It had to be a tough situation for the Sox to give away and not re-sign Carlton Fisk. One of the big storylines in the offseason. Hammered high in the air to deep right field. That's carrying a long way. It is gone. You can put it on the board. A home run for Mike Piazza, his 4th of the year. And the White Sox strike first. They're up 1-0. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. And Mike Piazza, this bud's for you. Home run number 4 in this spring. Man, he really got a lot on that one, folks, I tell you. He's got tremendous opposite field power. And he delivers on a home run to deep right. So it's 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. And he hammers one deep to right field. That ball is carrying a long way. And that one is over for the fence. So long, farewell, back-to-back go the Sox. First Piazza. And now Didi Gregorius with a home run. It's 5th of the spring, and the Sox have a 2-0 lead. And once again, fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Didi Gregorius, this bud's for you. You see, the new Sox manager, Buck Showalter, clapping his hands in enjoyment. What a way to start off the second. A bomb to right, and now a line drive over the fence and right. And a 2-0 Sox lead. And now is Ken Griffey Jr. making his return. What a spring he's had. 12 home runs, 22 runs batted in. Signed with the Metropolis Mariners last year. Helped carry them to the World Series. Helped defeat his former club, the White Sox, which he played for in 2017. Tremendous season with the M's, but now he's back with the pale host, the New York White Sox. Strike 1 on the foul ball. What a postseason he had in a losing effort. But boy, when the M's needed him, he did come through.
We're playing 11s, 1-1.
There's your list of umpires. One ball, one strike on the kid. Anderson set at the bell here. And the 1-1, and he fooled him on that pitch. That looked like a curveball that went away, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Take a look at this on the show motion. Missed that one by a lot. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ken Griffey Jr. The 1-2 delivery, hammered on the ground to first. Right there is the first baseman who tags first for the first out of the second inning.
The pitcher number 40,
Ron Guidry will be the batter. Left-handed batter. Fouled away, strike 1. Sox are playing in a National League team's spring training facility, so the DH is erased. The 0-1. On the ground, foul. We'll do it again. 0-2. Louisiana Lightning at the plate. Has to be happy with his club, giving him 2 runs of support. It'll be an 0-2 by Anderson. And the pitch on the way, struck him out swinging. So Guidry's retired. And I'll bring up the top of the order. And I'll be Roberto Alomar. Take a look at this pitch.
Roberto Alomar.
Alomar hit a base hit to right, but was stranded at first when the Sox just could not drive him in. On the ground foul, strike one. 1 for 1 today. Boosted up his average now to around 350, maybe more. Switch hitter batting left-handed in an 0-1 situation. 2-0 Sox on back-to-back home runs. Another hard hit ball to right, a base hit. Alomar with his second single of the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
And I'll bring up Wade Boggs. Boggs struck out his last time up. Man's their first 2 outs. Anderson set here. He hits a high fly ball well into center field. You could kiss it goodbye. So long, farewell, 2-run shot for Wade Boggs. His 4th home run of the spring, and the Sox have a 4-0 lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Wade Boggs, this bunch for you. 4th run driven in this inning, and the 3rd home run hit in this game. So the Sox bats continue to dominate here in the Cactus League. Well, he really hit it a long way. It's 4-0, and now here's Winfield with 2 outs and 4 runs in, but the bases are now empty. Winfield missed his pitch, and he knows it. Fouled it straight back, strike one. Winfield singled his last time up, but was stranded at first. No balls, 1 strike on Dave. He popped him up in the shallow center. The center fielder is there. This inning's over. Well, the Sox score 4 runs, a grand total of 3 home runs driving those 4. Middle of the second, 4-0 Sox lead. Well, Eric Thames is the batter, 325 average with 2 home runs and 7 runs batted in. Boy, look at that beard. Man, oh man, that is something to behold. Guidry back to work, nursing a 4-run lead right now, and there's the first pitch fouled away, strike one. The 0-1 on the way. Fouled away, we'll do it again. Oh, 2, another foul ball, we'll do it again. No action in the Sox bullpen as of yet, but that could change. Got to get as many pitchers there to warm up and come into the ball game. As Eric Thames looks at strike 3, there's your second, making the 3rd K of the day for the Louisiana Lightning. 1 down. So the batter. We'll say his name in a moment after this pitch if we have a chance. Takes a strike. Domingo Santana, 7 home runs, 13 runs batted in, average around 238. Is at the plate with an 0-1 count on him. Another swing and a miss. Sox 4, Brewers nothing here in the bottom of the 2nd inning in the spring training matchup. Oh, to the Domingo. There's a fly ball well hit in the left. Way back is Ken Griffey Jr. He'll watch it sail out of here. So long, farewell, Domingo Santana. With a home run, I believe his 8th of the spring. It's a 3-run lead now for the Sox as the Brewers get 1 run back. Tried to fool him on a pitch outside, and he took it outside the park. Here it is on instant replay. He knew he got it. He hit it literally to the straight. 4-1.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Patrick LeBeau.
Another second baseman, Patrick LeBeau, is now the batter. He has struggled throughout this spring training. Hitting it right now at 157. There's a base hit up the middle. So Patrick is on with a single after the home run.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Now bring up Shaw. Left-handed power hitter. Takes the strike on the outside corner. Shaw hitting at 184 this spring with 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. 4-1 Sox lead in the spring training matchup. The first of 4, our plan is to bring you 2 powered by MLB The Show 18 and 2 by MLB The Show 19. So stay tuned for schedules and everything else on our Facebook page at facebook.com/WON YouTube. Shaw strikes out looking. He can't believe it. Walks away in disgust. And a strikeout number 4 today for the Louisiana Lightning. And they are 2 down. Now bring up Manny Pena. Fouled away, strike 1. Manny, in the spring so far, is hitting at 250. Make it 260. 1 home run, 6 runs batted in, and only 1 stolen base. Man's at first 2 down, and runners in on the home run by Domingo. And now Manny is behind 0-2. Oh, 2 delivery on its way. Another foul ball. Oh, 2.
No.
Did he get him? The answer is no. He'll throw to second to keep the runner honest. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Right back to Guidry. He got it, side retired, but not before. Domingo Santana takes the Louisiana Lightning deep into the streets. End of 2, Sox 4, Brewers 1 in the spring training broadcast. Reggie Jackson, the batter. He's 0 for 1 here this afternoon. Popped up in the infield. Takes it down low for a ball.
1-0.
Good crowd on hand here for the spring training game. One ball, 1 strike. Hard to believe this is our 10th season of Sox baseball on WON. Next year will mark our 10th year. What an incredible association. Deep to right field, and right there is the right fielder for the out. Reggie hit around the button, but to the glove of the opponent. 1 down, and here's Frank Thomas. One out, nobody on. That ball hit high and deep to center. Back is the center fielder. He makes the catch. Boy, oh boy, did Thomas hit that ball on a bullet. If that ball, that wall was a little bit lower, it could have had a chance to get out of here. Instead, it's a line drive out. Here's Piazza. Swings and misses. Piazza had a bomb to deep right field over the fence and everything. That was the first run of the game. And so far, the Sox have maintained the lead at the moment. A little nubbler towards the pitcher's mound. Easy play to get Piazza's side retired. No hits, no runs. We play 2.5. It's the Sox 4 and the Brewers 1. Chase Anderson on the mound, at the plate now. He's also on the mound here today. We'll now have a chance to bat here in the third inning. There's action in the bullpen, by the way. So this could be Guidry's final inning. We shall see. These are spring training games, so you don't want to put these pitchers in risk of injuring themselves before the season starts. Popped up down the right field line, caught by Reggie Jackson for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
But there is action in the Sox bullpen. It's good to see Jackson wear number 44, by the way. All these years, unable to change his number from 9 to 44. Now you're able to. Here's Barry Larkin, the former Sox. He pops it up. And Piazza makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
Lorenzo Kane will now be the batter. Struck out, make it grounded out his last time up. Swings and misses, strike one.
0-1.
No balls, one strike. Takes another strike, 0-2.
2 strikes.
Guidry ahead, 0-2. Has a couple of strikeouts under his belt so far this afternoon. He fouls it back, Kane does. 0-2 remains. Oh, 2 by Guidry on the way. High fly ball, deep left field. Way back, that ball is gone. Lorenzo Kane with his first home run of the spring, and it's now a 4-2 Sox lead. That was a crush job, folks. No doubt about it. He got all of that one. The only question, how far would it go? Went pretty far. Almost the same spot as Domingo Santana in the last inning as Ryan Braun takes a strike. Four to 2 Sox lead. It's been home run derby by both sides so far. Ground ball to third. Wade will take care of it. This inning is over.
Out.
For 1 run off the bat of Lorenzo Kane, puts the Brewers within 2, end of 3, 4-2 Sox lead. Ovidio Gregorius in his first at bat, one of the new White Sox shortstops, lined a home run over the fence. A deep shot, I tell you, he really knows how to turn on the ball. To right center, but caught by the center fielder.
The left fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey.
Coming up, Ken Griffey Jr. Griffey grounded out his last time up. Ron Guidry's on deck. Still the pitch hit for him. As mind you, there is action in the bullpen. Be interested to see what the Sox do here. Griffey lines one into the gap for left center field. That's going to be extra bases for the kid. An easy double for Ken Griffey Jr. Undoubtedly, Guidry will be taken out of the game. Starting to sound like Porky. And we're going to get a pitch hitter, Eddie Murray, will come in to bat for Guidry, so Guidry's day is done. So an RBI chance here for Murray with a man at second. That's Griffey. At second base, line drive right to the second base. A nice grab there. Eddie does the job, though, by moving Ken Griffey Jr. to third. So the top of the order will be coming up, and that's Alomar, who has hit 3 line drive singles. Make it 2 line drive singles. I gave him an extra hit without even knowing it. He's 2 for 2 so far this afternoon. A chance to bring in his another RBI, but also tally his 3rd hit of the ball game. He'll do it. His 3rd hit of the ball game drives in Griffey Jr. It's 5-2.
Up next for Chicago, third baseman,
They weren't kidding when they said this guy was a hitting machine, and indeed he is. Wearing number 21 now. Here's a guy that wears the reverse 21. Number 12, Wade Boggs. Ooh, takes a pitch inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Boggs 1 for 2. A 2-run homer to dead center his last time up. Anderson set here, the pitch on the way. Hammond on the ground to second, and that'll do it. Side retired.
He's out.
Couple hits, man stranded, a run scores. We have played 3.5, 5-2 Sox lead.
attention please.
Well, a guy that got a lot of heat last season is back with the White Sox, but the question is for how long? And that is Jack McDowell. Although he did have an 18-0 season, his playoff appearance and his performance left a lot of fans angry and left a lot of people in the front office very, very head-scratching and very, very frustrated with him. Here's a guy who has a lot of good stuff, but in the postseason, he just gave it away. You take, for example, the decisive game number 5 of the AL Division Series. The Sox had a huge lead. And some head-scratching decision-making by Rick Renteria, which actually cost him his job. You know, put McDowell into a situation where, you know, it made him look like the bad guy. There's a high fly ball deep to right field. That ball is gone. So long, farewell, and all of a sudden, it's a 2-run ball game. Eric Thames with a home run to right, and it's 5-3. And look at this. You see McDowell, this is his first spring of debut, and he's already angry. And this is the thing that the Sox front office were upset about. We know he's an excitable guy, but if you may remember what happened in 1995 with the Yankees, he had a bad outing. Buck Showalter took him out, and he gave the finger to everyone. True story. And then, of course, you know the deal. What happened in the Mariners, he was the pitcher that surrendered the game-winning double to Edgar Martinez to score Griffey Jr., and boom, he was out of New York. This is a spring. You cannot deal with drama like this again. There's a strike. So no matter if he has an 18-0 record, he is currently, from what you hear from the front office, even some of his teammates, that he is skating on thin ice, and that bat flew into the stands. Hopefully everybody's okay. Holy cow, that's a scary moment. That's not scary, that's filthy. On the outside corner for strike 3. 1 down.
Second baseman, Patrick LeBeau.
I'll bring up Patrick LeBeau. There's a strike. 0-1. There's a strike down the pipe, 0-2. We're in the bottom of the 4th. It's a ball game, 5-3 Sox lead. Brewers with 3 solo home runs. Sox have hit 3 home runs. 2 of them solo, and 1 of them a 2-run shot. And then, of course, the RBI single by Alomar. It's now 0-2 on LeVeaux. McDowell trying to rebound after that home run. High fly ball deep into right field. That ball is carrying a long way for Jackson, who makes the running catch. Holy cow! He got away with that one. That wind just blew the ball deep onto the warning track, and Mr. October was able to make the catch for out number 2, and here is Travis Shaw. Hammered high in the air to deep right center. That ball could go. Reggie looking up at the wall, and it's a 1-run game. So long, farewell. Travis Shaw with his 3rd homer of the spring. And it's a 5-4 ball game. Holy cow. That's unbelievable. Well, mind you, this is a spring training ball game. But I tell you, no question about it, he is really skating on thin ice at the moment. So it's a 5-4 ball game, a tying run down at the plate. And that batter is Manny Pena, who grounded out back in the 2nd inning. McDowell trying to rebound. Has had a rough inning. Ground ball to second, Alomar. Bounced it, nice scoop there by the big hurt side retire, but 2 home runs. The Brewers hit out of here, make it a 1-run game at the end of 4. 5-4 Sox lead.
Your attention, please. Now
Brent
for the Brewers,
Sutter will come in to
35.
pitch for the Milwaukee Brewers this afternoon. So Anderson's day is done. He's well, the spring training games, you can't say he's on the hook for the loss, but
Leading off for the White Sox,
his offense
center fielder.
has made it close. Here's Dave Winfield. 5-4 here in the top of the 5th of this spring training game. On the ground is short. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Reggie Jackson. 0 for 3 here today, has really struggled at the plate. But this is spring training, and you try to get the kinks out before the regular games start. He hammers this one deep into left center field. That ball is gonna go off the wall. Reggie hesitated. He thought that ball was gone. He's safe at first. Make it second base.
First baseman number 39.
A double for Reggie Jackson.
Thomas.
If it was in any other ballpark, it would have been a home run. And here's Frank Thomas. RBI chance here for the big man. That ball hit high and deep to right. You can kiss it goodbye and put it on the board. 2-run homer. The Sox get those 2 runs back on Thomas's 7th homer of the spring, and it's a 7-4 Sox lead. And once again, fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Frank Thomas, this butt's for you. Man, oh man, did he hit that one. It'll be interesting to see on the replay how far it flew. We're going to get a look at it now. Man, it flew deep. Here's Piazza, who hit one over the seats and right. A chopper towards the third baseman. He's got it. Throw to first in time for the 2nd out of the 5th. So 2 outs and 2 runs are in. And now bring up Didi Gregorius. Didi swings and hits one into the gap in left center. That's going to be a base hit. An extra bases for Didi. This could be 2. It could be 3. It'll be 2. A double for Didi. Another hit.
The left fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
So Ken Griffey will be the batter. Griffey 1 for 2 here today. A double and a run. A chance to bring in a run. McDowell is on deck just in case. But I highly doubt he'll come back for the next inning. As Griffey swings and misses. No balls, 1 strike on the kid. With an RBI chance hanging in the balance at second. 2 out, 2 runs in, Sox 7. Brewers 4 in the spring training contest. The 0-1 to Ken. Down low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There you see Didi on your screen. Short lead at second. Sutter is set. The 1-1. Hammer on the ground at first. This will do it. Hobbled. Ran 4 and tagged 4 for out number 3. Couple hits, man, straight to a 2-run score off the bat of Frank Thomas. We're halfway through. Sox 7, Brewers 4. We're now going to pause for station identification.
Brooklyn's very own WON Channel 9, New York.
Surprise present for you. Do you like what you see? Well, good. So I was just getting a little tired, so I'm going to take a little break, okay? Oh. Babe, can you help me? I have a cramp. Babe, can you please come help me? I've got a cramp in my leg. Babe, this isn't part of the performance. Can you please... Please come help me. Chris, come help me. I have a cramp in my leg.
Well, Jack McDowell is still on the mound. Christian Yelich will be pitch hitting now for the Brewers. As we look back to Crosley Park for the spring training matchup in the Brewers and the Sox. There's a fly ball into left, a lazy fly ball that's carrying a long way, but it's caught by Ken Griffey Jr. for the first out. Well, the line score 7-11-0 for the Sox, 4-5-0 for the Milwaukee Brewers. The batter will be Barry Larkin, a former Sox, part of the 2017 Sox championship team. A chopper to short. Didi's got it. Throws the first, gets Barry on by a nail. 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain now the batter. 1 for 2 with a home run, a solo home run. I mean, it was a bomb to left field, and it was against this man, McDowell, who has 2 outs under his belt right now. We're in the bottom of the 5th, 1-0 is the count on Lorenzo Cain. Now trying to have a 1-2-3 inning. 1-1 now on Cain. He fooled him on that pitch, man. The 1-1. Now 1-2. It looked like the same swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he got him swinging. A very, very well improved inning for Jack McDowell. He gets the Brewers in order. 1, 2, 3. At the end of 5, Sox 7, Milwaukee 4. Junior Guerra will come in to pitch for the Brewers, but Joe Mauer will pitch hit for Jack McDowell, whose day is done. A lot of questions to see what Mauer will do after spring training. Will he retire or stay with the ball club? Well, if he hits balls like this, he's going to stay in the ball club. Deep to right center. Yeah, and you can put it on the board. So long, farewell. A home run for Joe Mauer. His second of the spring, and it's an 8-4 Sox lead. How about that? And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Joe Mauer, this bud's for you. Well, now he's going to make it tough on the Sox front office. Man, he didn't miss any of this, folks. What a shot by Joe Mauer, a former Sox from the 2010 club, I believe, or 2011. It's so many years ago, I don't remember, but he was a Sox once. For so many years with the Twins. Roberto Alomar with a 3-hit day, hits one to right field. His perfect day is over. He's now 3 for 4, and now the batter will be this man, Wade Boggs, who a few innings ago, if you missed it, extended the Sox lead to 4-0 on his rocket 2-run dead center shot. He didn't miss any of that one, folks. Deep into the streets. And with the bases empty now and a run in on Mauer's solo home run, he's at the plate with 1 out against Junior. Check swing. Did he go around to appeal? He did not. Ball 1. Don't be surprised if we see mass substitutions after this inning for the Sox and the Brewers. As there's a foul ball, strike number 2. 1 ball, no, actually strike number 1. I'm ahead of everything here today, folks, so forgive me on that. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hammered on the ground, base hit in the right. And Boggs is on with another hit.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder,
I'll bring up Dave Winfield.
Yep.
And the pitch is there. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1. High fly ball into right field. That's carrying a long way to the warning track for out number 2. And I'll bring up Reggie Jackson.
The batter, right
Jackson with a double his last time up. 1 for 3 this afternoon. Two outs, 1 on. The run is in on Mauer's pitch hit home run. Jackson takes it down low. 1 ball and no strikes. If you're joining us here on YouTube, this is the first of 4 Sox spring training gamecasts we'll bring you. 2 from MLB The Show 18, and hopefully 2 from MLB The Show 19. And yes, this is a 2019 spring training game. Chopper to first, this will do it. Side retired. Couple of hits. Man stranded, a run scores off the bat of Joe Mauer's home run. Middle to 6. 8-4. Sox lead.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 47. Texas change for the White
Daniel Murphy will come to play second base.
Number 20,
Jason Giambi will come in to play third base.
now playing third base, change for the White Sox.
Harold Bays will come in to play center field for Dave Winfield.
Number 13, please.
Craig Bird will come in for the Big Hurt to play first base.
Now playing first, change for the
And
White
Brian McCann
Sox. Now catching.
will be catching for the White Sox. So we told you we would see massive substitution. And Jack Morris is also one of them. He's going to be pitching as well. So here we go with the new Sox ball club on the field. See if they can hold on to this 4-run lead as the regulars get the rest of the day off. Most of the regulars. Strike taken, 1 ball, 1 strike. In the spring training game, you're going to see massive substitution. The 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. And he struck him out swinging. So Morris comes into the ball game, delivers a strikeout here for the first out under his pocket. We'll take a look at the pitch sequence. And it. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Eric Thames now the batter. Thames homered his last time up earlier today to right field. The bearded one, 1-2 here this afternoon, facing an 0-1 count. The 0-1 underway. Pulled deep down the left field line, but foul for strike 2. Oh, 2 underway, struck him out swinging. Nasty pitch by Morris again, and they are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Domingo Santana, who homered to left earlier today, is now at the plate. We're in the bottom of the 6th, Sox 8, and the Brewers 4. In his spring training contest here in 2019, fly ball deep to right field. He's hit it a long way. Way back and gone. His second home run of the afternoon makes it now an 8-5 ball game.
Next for Milwaukee, second baseman, Patrick LeBeau.
LeBeau now the batter, swings and misses for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 this afternoon with a single back in the 2nd. Pretty good ball game we have here, folks, for a spring training situation. 8-5 is the score. There's a ground ball to third. Reached out there by Giambi. He's got him. Side retired. For 1 run off the batter, Domingo Santana makes the Brewers come closer. His second home run of the ball game makes it an 8-5 Sox lead at the end of 6. Well, it's a ball game. 8-13-0 for the Sox. 5-6-0 for Milwaukee.
Your attention, please.
And Matt Obers will come in to pitch for Milwaukee.
Number 37.
This is his 11th game as ERA at 2.08, so he's a tough customer. Greg Bird will come into the ball game playing for Frank Thomas. So far in the spring, his average at 400. 1 home run and a couple of runs batted. As we told you, massive substitutions for the Sox here. Saw this coming, and here it is. Here's Craig Bird, who has something to prove. You know, an injury-rattled career with the New York White Sox, making the New York Yankees, and now having a chance to try to redeem himself with the White Sox. He's behind, though, 0-1. Into right field, coming on is the center fielder for out number 1. That ball was scooted into right center
The catcher, number
for an easy out, though.
Brian
McCann, who was part of the Sox championship corps a few years ago, back with the White Sox, catching now in the ballgame for Piazza. He's at the plate now with with nobody on and 1 out. 3-run lead right now for the White Sox. Hammered to right field, but the ship was on. The second baseman comes up with it, throws in time for out number 2 here in the 7th.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. This could turn out to be a steal of a signing if he does well. Home run and a single here this afternoon. Lines it on the ground to second, though. Nice turnaround pick, side retired. 1, 2, 3 go to White Sox. Time to stretch here in a spring training matchup with the Sox on top, 8-5. Well, Jack Morris will enter his second inning of work here in the bottom of the 7th. Travis Shaw will now be the batter. This crowd is a spring training game, but you would think it was a regular season game. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The 0-1 underway. Hammered on the ground, base hit in the left. The ship was on, and it pulled and messed up the Sox big time. What a throw there by the left fielder, though. It was off the bag, though. There's your first hit of the 7th inning. We got Manny Pena 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts here today. Jack Morris be able to get back to himself and cool himself down after the hit. We shall see. Deep to left, but foul, and he got away with that one. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. What was Jack glaring at Manny for? Was it the Empire or Manny? I'm not sure. Another line drive, but foul. Well, Morris got to be careful. This guy could tattoo one out of here and make this a 1-run game if he's not careful enough. Fouled away, we'll do it again. No. Just missed. 1-2. Just a bit outside. Ball. There's a ball. We apologize for the technical difficulty. Our controller went haywire a moment ago, but we're okay now. The 2-2. Ground ball, this could be 2. There's 1, and there's your first double play of the afternoon. Holy cow. Nicely turned by Didi Gregorius to create the twin killing. 2 outs here in the 7th.
Your attention, please.
So now bring up Orlando Arcida. Coming in the pitcher spot. 2 outs, nobody on base now here in the 7th inning. That's a big double play to turn. There's been not one double play turn until then. Arcia 429 average, 1 home run. 1 run batted in, or maybe 2, or maybe 3. I couldn't see because the graphic went too fast. Base hit in the right field. Jackson throws to first, not in time. Here comes Barry Larkin. There's a flashback of him hitting a home run in a playoff game back in 2017. Nicely done, Berry. And here he is in a Brewers uniform. Grounds it to first. They'll get the force at second. Side retired. At the end of 7, 8-5 Sox lead. We're now going to pause for station identification.
This is WON Brooklyn.
It's been quite a week for me. Home, a new job, a new city. What else could a girl ask for? What was that woman's problem? Why was she following me like that? She gave me quite a scare.
I'm Detective Mara from the Chicago Police Department. I'm actually here concerning the death of Mark Luther. I've been traveling the country the last few weeks and looking to find people who seem to know some information about that.
Oh, what does that have to do with me?
It has a lot to do with you because you know him.
I don't know what you mean. I didn't know any Mark Luther.
That's BS, lady. Or should I call you Superwoman?
How dare you? I never worked with any Luther and I'm not Superwoman.
Sure you are. Remember the good times where you worked with him to destroy the whole town of Scarborough and all those innocent people?
Get the hell out of my house!
Oh, did I strike a nerve?
Get the hell out, Detective Mara! She's not a police detective. She's Mark Luther's daughter.
Indeed. I am Mark Luther's daughter. There was no reason for you to let Supergirl kill my father.
Let's be honest. Your dad was an evil man. He enjoyed killing people for fun, and I just can't approve of that kind of human being. We're lucky that the government found me in the condition that I was in after your father's death. The entire evil residue that he injected me with is completely gone, but the powers are still here, and I'm going to use them for good.
You probably found out that I wasted your time and tricked you. You're probably angry as hell. And you know what? I frankly don't care. I have some unfinished business to settle with you. So if you have the guts to do it, meet me at 125 West 9th Street. It's a small place with a pool house attached. So come and show yourself, if you dare, super bitch. Sincerely, Karen Luther, aka your worst nightmare.
I have had enough of this creature. This woman is getting on my last nerves. Well, she asked for it, and she's gonna get it. Not today. No, I have to bring Karen Luther to justice. And that means no cooling off breaks, not for a crime fighter.
Oh, but Superman, I insist you cool off. This is only the beginning, Superwoman. When you snap out of it and come to the surface, you're going to be in for the fight of your useless life.
I'm behind all of the crime in Chicago, not me. I'm not your ordinary superheroine. You can't just... You can't...
Taylor Williams will be the pitcher for Milwaukee as we begin the 8th inning. And Ken Griffey Jr. will lead off here in the 8th inning. 3-run lead still for the Sox. He crushed it deep to right, forget it. Long, long gone. The kid delivers a bomb. So long, farewell. Spring home run number 13. And it's a 9-5 ball game. Sox lead by 4. And once again, fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Ken Griffey Jr., this bud's for you. He has been absolutely impressive since returning to the Sox all spring long, and barring any injury, he is going to really be a big asset to this club. There's a familiar face you may have seen in some old White Sox gamecasts from years ago. The Jet, Jed Laurie. Switch hitter batting left-handed, back with the White Sox. The only question will be, will he make the ball club? Well, here he is, almost a throwback to our old days, and he flies one into center. And it'll be caught. Route number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy, the former Metropolis Expo and a championship guy. So far this spring, average of 200 with 2 home runs and 3 runs batted. And boy, what a signing the Sox have, getting this caliber player who was just not re-signed by Metropolis. There's a drive in a deep center field. That ball is long gone. So long, farewell, Daniel Murphy adds to the home run party. And the Sox hit double digits. They've driven in their 10th run of the ball game on Murphy's 3rd homer of the spring, and they lead it 10-5. And once again, folks, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Daniel Murphy, this bud's for you. Sox hitting home run derby here in this ballpark today. And he didn't miss any of that one, folks. Here's Jason Giambi, another former Sox champion. He lines one down the right field line. Boy, these pitch hitters really tearing the ball off the cover off the ball. Man. All the buttons Buck Showalter is pressing is turning into green. And that's a good thing. So now here's Harold Baines into the ball game as well. He smashes one to right field. That ball is carrying a long way. It's going to be off the wall. Runners will go to second and third, one down. And the Sox are just teeing off on the Brewers bullpen here in this inning. And it's the backup guys that are doing most of the damage. So the batter now will be Reggie Jackson. 1 for 4 here today with a double and a run. There you see Greg Berg lurking on deck, hoping to have a chance. He hammers one into center. Will it fall through? The answer is no. And the runners will stay right where they are. You don't want to take a chance with that arm. 2 out. Well, the batter now be Greg Bird. It's up to him. He's 0 for 1 here today. Chopper foul, trying to drive in those 2 runs in scoring position. Lee Smith will most likely be coming in to pitch for Jack Morris. On the ground toward the home, base hit. At least 1 run will score, and it's now 11-5 Sox lead, and this game's starting to slip away from Milwaukee. I'll bring up Brian McCann. Well, Bird does the job, delivers a base hit to right. Runners now at the corners, 2 outs, a couple of runs in. A 6-run lead for the New York White Sox as McCann chops. Is that a fair ball? It is. Side retired. 2 men are straight after a couple of hits, a couple of runs score. End of 8. Middle of the 8th, actually. Sox 11. Brewers 5. Well, 2 legends will be facing each other. Lee Smith will come out of the bullpen to pitch against Steve Finley, who will be pitch hitting for the pitcher's role as well. So legend against legend will be going up against each other. Sox with a 6-run lead right now. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Finley so far in the spring, 171 average, 1 home run and 3 runs batted in, 1 stolen base as well. There's a strike.
0-2.
0-2 is the count. And he got him on the corner. Finley can't believe it. He's frustrated and walks back into the dugout in anger form. There's your line score, 11-18-0 for the Sox. 5-8-0 for Milwaukee. As they see this game slip away in the late inning. Tommy La Stella will come in to pitch hit for Milwaukee. Left-handed batter for the Brewers. Swings and misses, strike 1.
0-1.
La Stella hitting a 158 so far in the spring. No home runs, no runs batted in, no stolen bases so far. Takes another strike down the pipe. And a pop-up. Can of corn from McCann. He's got it. 2 down.
First baseman, number 7, Eric Thames.
Eric Thames now the batter.
Your attention, please.
But he's coming out the game for Brett
Number 33,
Phillips.
Brett Phillips.
Fouled away, strike 1. You may know the story about Brett Phillips, what he's famous for, that crazy, crazy laugh. And oh man, unbelievable. Strike taken, 0-2. I mean, this guy, when the laugh is funny, but man, his face is just, you just can't help it. One of the great stories in baseball. And we certainly hope he makes the major league team soon. He fouls it away, strike 2 remains, 0-2 on Phillips. Lee takes care of the side and striking out everybody. End of 8. Sox 11, Milwaukee 5. Steve Finley will come in to play center field for the Brewers in this inning.
Number 12.
Aaron Wilkinson will come in to pitch for the Brewers as well as we start the top of the 9th inning. In second base, you got Ji-Man Choi playing first base, not second base.
Number 23.
In left field, you got Kent Broxton. And here you got Didi Gregorius to perform at the plate to begin the 9th inning. 11-5. Well, I keep giving this game and this inning and these teams extra than I should. To right field and another hit for Didi. He's on for a single. First game cast of 2019, folks. Forgive me. Ken Griffey Jr., who hit a bomb to right field his last time up. is coming to the plate. He hit his 13th home run of the spring. I mean, it was a crush job. He's at the plate with a man at first and 2 outs and a 6-run lead. And he hammers this one foul near the bullpen. Whoa, did that hit somebody? Looked like it hit the bullpen catcher. He seems to be okay. 0-1. The 0-1. Chopper, is that a fair ball? It is. They get the out at first only. Nice grab there by the first baseman Choi for the first out of the 9th. Lee Smith will be coming out the game, and Matt Carpenter, one of the new additions for the White Sox, will come in to pitch hit. With an RBI chance and a man at second, you see Didi with a short lead at second base. High fly ball, well hit to right center. That's carrying a long way, and I mean a long way, and it's off the wall. Didi could possibly score. He won't. He'll hold up there. A long double from Matt Carpenter.
Daniel Murphy.
And Daniel Murphy, who hit a bomb to dead center, is coming up to the plate. The 11-5, Sox lead here in the 9th. Line but foul, strike 1. Murphy a home run back in the 6th, making the 8th inning. RBI chance here to extend the Sox lead. They're up now by 6 right now. Looking for some more. Not a pitch to swing at. Not a good one. The wind is starting to blow. It'll be an 0-2 to Murphy. He lines one deep to right field. That ball will not be caught. It is gone. So long, farewell. His 2nd home run of the afternoon may have just sealed the deal in this ball game. A 3-run homer makes it a 14-5 Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Daniel Murphy, this bud's for you. That ball was smoked. And now bring up Giambi. It's a 9-run lead for the Sox here in the 9th inning. Fouled away, strike 1. Giambi had a single his last time up. No balls, 1 strike. He hits one high in the air to right field. Toward the warning track, toward the wall. That ball is gone. So long, farewell. The Giambino goes back-to-back with his 3rd home run of the spring. And the Sox have a 10-run lead, 15-5. And once again, fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Jason Giambi, this bud's for you. And most of the Brewer fans have gotten up and are heading for the exits. That ball just got out of here. I thought that was just a routine fly ball. That ball was high, it was far, and it just got over the fence. To the surprise of yours truly. No, it's a 10-run lead, and now it's Hal Baines. He hammers one to right, but right at the second baseman for out number 2. And a sarcastic cheer by the Brewers fan. So Baines put his hands up. He couldn't believe that ball was caught. That was right on the button. Here's Reggie. He missed it, and he knows it. That was his home run pitch. And he missed it. He's 1 for 5 today with a double and a run. No balls, one strike. The pitch. Not a good at bat, not a good swing at that one on a bad pitch. He's now in the hole, 0-2. And Greg Bird is on deck if this inning continues. Base hit up the middle. And Greg Bird will have a chance to bat now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Greg Bird with an RBI hit his last time up. Man's at first, couple of runs in. 2 outs here in the ninth of the spring training matchup. Well, he's getting fooled by that curveball all afternoon. 1 for 2 this afternoon with a single RBI his last time up. Whip to right, he's on again. Second hit of the ball game for Craig Bird. First is second, occupied, 2 outs.
The catcher, number 17.
And Brian McCann will be the batter. McCann has struggled his last 2 at-bats. Chops it foul. McCann 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. Seems to be a little bit off right now. Base hit to right, the base is going to be loaded. How about that? It'll be loaded for Didi Gregorius, who's had himself a heck of an afternoon. 3 hits, a double, a single, and a home run. He's a triple shy away from the cycle in the spring training game. Listen to this crowd. Some of them cheering for Didi to get something big. Ground ball, he won't. Side retired, but the damage has been done, and the Sox have a 10-run lead heading in the 9th inning. 15-5. Well, Benincourt will come in to pitch it for the Brewers, while Bruce Sutter will come in to pitch for the New York White Sox. Another former Metropolis Expo.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
It's out down low for ball 1.
Christian Betancourt.
And a swing and a miss, 1-1. 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 10-run lead for the Sox in this spring training contest, 15-5. And what a beautiful day for baseball here in this ballpark, eh, folks? And next time we see you will be at the home of the White Sox spring training facility. As Betancourt strikes out swinging, strike 1. Out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
A little bit loopy today, folks, so please forgive me on that mistake. Fouled away, strike 1. On Clebuff. Patrick Clebuff. 1 for 2 hit it, 1 for 3 this afternoon. Sutter is set, delivers the 0-1 right down the pipe for strike 2 to the dismay of Patrick. I am so glad I don't have to do any games of Milwaukee for a while. There's no way I'm going to get that last name right. Oh, 2 by Sutter. Strike 3 down the pipe. Second in a row by Bruce Sutter. And Milwaukee is down to their final out.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman.
Travis Shaw, the batter, 2 for 3 here today. A home run and a single. Takes a strike, 0-1. Well, it was a close ball game until we got to the later innings and things slipped away from Milwaukee. And the Sox offense, once again, like it always does, took control. And now, Travis Shaw and the Brew Crew are down to their final strike. 0-2 is the count. 2 outs, 15-5. Sox lead by 10 in the bottom of the 9th inning in a spring training matchup. Center is set. The pitch on the way. Strike 3. That's going to do it. Bruce Sutter strikes out the side to secure the W for the Sox. This one's in the books. Sox win it 15-5. The offense was the story. The front runners, the backups. No matter how you slice it and dice it, a complete team win. Ron Guidry will get the victory. A well-deserved one. The bullpen did surrender some home runs, but they held their own. But the starting lineup and the backup lineup for the Sox were the story. They were the offense that helped put this team together for a victory in the spring training game. Final score, 15-5 is the final. We'll see you next week for another Sox spring training game cast.
Brooklyn's very own WON Channel 9, New York.